Hey y'all, pull up a chair. Plop right down and settle in, because I just want to share a little something. So, I don't know about you all, but I've had many experiences recently to expand, right? I've had opportunities to feel rejected, to feel abandoned, to feel stuck, to feel lack. I've just had these opportunities, whether they've come through vehicles, relationships, business, like whatever, they're opportunities, right? And if I'm experiencing these things, like, I'm going to assume that I am not the only one. I'm going to assume that at least someone out there that's looking at this has had an opportunity to feel afraid, to feel unworthy, to feel like you just don't know what you're going to do because it's almost like everything is stacked against you. And at the same time, if you're like me, you're also able to see that it's an opportunity for growth, right? It's like, in your mind that all this crap that you're going through is for a purpose, that there's a gift in it, that there's an opportunity to be better, do better, speak better, to show up differently, to create something new. Like, we know that in our mind, and yet our human still gets to experience the thing. The human still gets to experience physical pain. The human still gets to experience sadness and loss and grief. The human will be the experiencer. The mind will look at it and say, how do I figure this out? Now, how am I going to compartmentalize this? How am I going to process this, right? The brain, the mind is going to be the thing that picks it apart, unless we allow our mind to be still and be mindful, right? And be present and become this witness, so we can take this bird's eye view and say to ourselves, okay, I get it, I get that my body's hurting right now, or I understand that I'm feeling extreme loss and pain. I get it. And then as that witness, right, what do you do with that? You breathe. You breathe, man, you breathe. Please, you breathe. You allow yourself to feel it. You remind yourself, literally, you talk to yourself. This is my encouragement. Talk to yourself. Be like, hey, homie, you're doing it. You're going through some shit. You are expanding. You are integrating more light. As you see the thing as the witness, first of all, you start to neutralize. You start to see things from a place of neutrality. When you look at something from a place of neutrality, your stress responders and everything are going to come a little bit down and start to chill the fuck out. So when we do that, we can start to feel better, right? When we feel better, we're literally integrating more light into our subtle body, into our physical body, into our auric field, right? So then think about this, right? Okay, so I can see things from this neutral perspective, right? Okay, I know I'm learning something and I don't know why, but I get to, woohoo. Then if you can be like, you know what, I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that I get to be in a physically uncomfortable position, because now I can be of service to maybe someone else who's in pain. Or I know that something better is coming. I've been speaking with a lot of people who've been feeling grief, and I remind them and I remind myself that grief is a prelude to joy. Not to dismiss the grief, but to be in it, to let it flow, to ride those waves, and to remind myself that joy is also here, and that I may not be feeling it, I am going to be moving to it. It will be coming to me. I will be able to feel it and integrate it and synthesize it and express it. And it may not be in this now moment, but it is going to be, because I said so, right? We speak the truth. When we speak to ourselves that way, from that neutral witness perspective, we start to heal ourselves, allowing our body to get through challenging times. If you look around, y'all, there's some divisiveness going on, between, do I get the vaccine and post everything about it from a, hey, look at me, propaganda, I got medical stuff, or do you not get the vaccine? Because, According to Moderna's website, it's an operating system designed to go directly to the mRNA to tell the DNA what to do. Look it up, right? So we have this duality of like, what do I do? You know, do I get a vaccine so that others can feel better? So that I can feel safe, so that I can put myself in a safe mindset, so that I can travel in the future because I'm believing propaganda or the media, samesies. You know, am I doing it because it's good for the community? What? Okay. Or am I doing it because I feel safe doing it? I feel better doing it. I'm called to do it. It feels good to get this vaccine because I feel like I will be of service to more people in life, on earth, if I get this vaccine. Look at the reason you do anything. Look at the reason you feel anything. Look at what you are feeling and experiencing from neutrality, from the witness perspective. And if you can't do it, if it's coming from a place of judgment, like I don't need to be feeling this, I'm supposed to do this, I should do this, and if I don't do that, then I'm going to be in lack, right? But if you can look at something from a neutral position, calm your nervous system, remind yourself that the duality, if you're feeling all this back and forth stuff, don't make a big decision. That's my approach, that's my thought. You know, if it's a yes, no, maybe, then that's not an answer. You know, if I'm stuck in grief and I'm like, I know that I can't get out of this, but I know I have to, but I can't, right? There's this like duality going around that. Like, I know I'm learning something, but I don't know what. Pause, just pause, yo. Be back with your breath. Feel your body, feel the weight of your body, just feel. Look at something in nature, go outside, reconnect with your breath, your heart. You have the answers. If you look on social media, if you look on media for the answers, if you look outside of you, an outside source, to hear your own truth, I promise you, you are not going to hear your truth because it's not yours. You can get reflections and feedback and you can feel if it resonates as a truth or not. But if you are not conditioned or attuned to knowing what truth feels like, you will continue to believe everything you are fed. Everything. And that's okay. No judgment. And the encouragement is be with yourself. It's okay if you're going through physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain, confusion. If you're going through a wicked, awesome part of abundance and the universe is just gifting you stuff left and right. Be wherever you are. Feel it to the fullest. When you feel all that you are made to feel, then you will know when things are truth for you. And that, to me, is one of the most important tricks to be a human, is to know your own sovereign, highest self's truth. And then to be able to be the courageous, divine human and step on that path, in that direction that's like your heart guiding you. Please. Thank you. I know that was a lot. It went 2 different places. I'm aware. That's the duality. All the feelings mixed with what's going on in reality. And how to still be you. You know, how to still be you. Just be you. I still love you. No matter what you do, whatever you don't do. Whether you love me or you hate me, I still love you. Okay. Take care, breathe, be here now. You got this. All right, I love you. Okay, bye.